Out of everything a person could honestly mention wanting in a partner, the most bizarre and I feel commonish red flag thing that I see being written in her biodata is that they are looking for somebody who eats vegetarian vegan food. क्यों उसके अलावा शादी नहीं होगी क्या, प्यार नहीं होगा क्या? आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज़ दिस क्रेज. Like I understand ठीक है having a preference, but every single biodata has this mention. What? And then they're also looking for somebody who's absolutely religious, aka absolutely pavan, shuddh, pure woman who is sanskari, family oriented. My honest opinion is, how are we still doing this? How are we even still allowing this? Are these real expectations coming from real people? Is this even expectation coming out of a partner, or is this coming from a parent? How does this even work out in case of love marriages? My listeners, you need to come let me know. Shoot me a DM, slide into my DM. On Instagram it's at Aditi HI. That's how I say it. I mean, all I am asking for is, why can't it just say looking for a kind, optimistic partner who believes in abundance and growing together as friends with healthy mutual respect and kindness, थोड़ा बहुत ऐसा कुछ, मतलब technically along these lines. Why can't it be that? Why can't it be that? Like, let's assume for a second you are in a setup in a group of 5 or 10 friends, and a friend of a friend suddenly asks you out and you're like, okay, yes. And there are a lot of people who are vouching for this guy for sure, or for this girl ki haan achhi hai, everything seems okay, I think you all would be a very good match. And then you end up going out, everything seems okay, and then he says, oh, I eat non-veg. Would you dump this guy? That's a question I want to ask y'all. Like, would you dump this girl? Like, that's a genuine question. Like, everything has worked out, everything is fits. It's just that he eats non-veg, or like he does not cook, but when he goes out he eats. And what would you do then? Like, what honestly would you do? This is a love marriage case scenario where I'm throwing this out there, so I just wanted your thought on that. What's up, you beautiful people? This is Aditi and you're listening to Kai Pan Aditi, where we talk about anything and everything, past, present and future, and overthink it all. Yes, we do. New episodes are out every Sunday. Please do hit the follow button so that y'all don't miss out on any episode. Of course, also rate the podcast. It will help me out a lot. Again, thank you so much so far for supporting me. You guys, as I was writing down this script, I was having this anxiety attack, you could say. Where my heart was beating fast. Like, how do I define my anxiety to you guys? How do I put it in words? So, here's what I'll say. So, it's these tiny moments in the day, tiny dark black holes made up of fear that focuses only and solely on my failures. As a working professional, whatever I have picked up, I have absolutely failed at it. I used to call myself jack of all trade, and then I finished that sentence with master of none. Like, I've done a lot of things and I've not mastered a single one of it, which makes me think maybe I should have stuck around for something longer, no? But then also, like, I've stuck around quite long. So my engineering degree was a 4-year long degree. I stuck around for it. I graduated. That was a failure because I did not get, or I did not even opt for a job in engineering. So that 4 years was a waste of time. I failed as a YouTube content creator because I've put in like 11 years of my life creating content. I failed as a social media marketing person, ginormously on a big scale. I failed because I paid for that education out of my pocket. I even decided to move to the US to educate myself, and even US was a failure because neither could I find a job that would keep me, like a company that would keep me for longer, nor could I find a lover for myself who I could stick around with. I have failed also in my last job. I got so immensely bored that I wanted to take a stab at the screen of my computer with boredom. Like, इतना बोर हो चुकी थी मैं. So maybe the last job might not be as much of a failure, but it is kind of, because now that I'm looking at my next role, I'm not technically able to find anything new. Like, the market is shitty right now for sure, but something needs to translate from your last job to the next one, right? I thought this transition would be easier, but here we are again, back to the grind, trying to find another job. So you see, when I don't earn, I feel like a failure. I loved the break for a while, but the thrill of getting the money rolling in the bank and investing in different ways gives me a hard on, you could say. Gets me excited, rolling out of the bed. What's the word that is described or has weightage more than love? Money makes me happy. That word is, that feeling is for money for me. Like, money makes me happy. Money has never disappointed me. It brings me joy, love, happiness, whatever synonym you want to use. I know you guys would be like, money can't buy happiness and love, right, Aditi? What are you saying? And here I am. No, bitch. It does affect every single aspect of your life. The clothes you wear, the phone you have, the food you eat, the vacation that you're planning to go to this year, everything is interconnected to money. So don't tell me money is not important. Please do not come for me. Like, I will not tolerate that nonsense at all. Money is my best friend, and it brings me shit ton of joy. It also brings me, the way I look at it, it brings me a lot of resources, and the more resources I have, the better way I can help out more people. At least that's how I look at money. It just brings me a lot of joy. Yes, absolutely. As I currently sort of am freelancing, accidentally bolenge, because this podcast was not supposed to ever take off, but it accidentally did, and magically somehow my podcast has made me money. I won third prize in a competition, and I was given a prize amount, so I guess that counts for something, right? I can't believe podcasting has already earned me more money than doing YouTube for 10-11 years now. What? So again, here I am looking for a job while telling myself, my dreams are valid. Yes, I can take up a project that I absolutely love. I can ask for more from the universe, and maybe, just maybe, my podcast content is actually that good. My anxiety is this small little creature who's so scared of a lot of things, and I have to keep reminding myself my anxiety is lying to me. Those doubts are the dream killers, Aditi. Stop listening to it. Part of the reason I believe that I have so much anxiety is because of lack of adversities in my life. I'm so well protected that now I'm so scared to try out anything new. I have always lived in the safe bubble for as long as I can remember, and I'm like, ये अच्छा चल रहा है तो क्यों बिगाड़ना? If things are going my way, things are okay so far, why to ruin something that's already well established? But then I'm like, I want more, and more can only come after you step out of your comfort zone. Like, you got to do something, you got to कहीं तो change, कहीं तो बदलाव आना चाहिए, right? So sometimes I wonder if I would be the same person if I was born and brought up in a bigger metropolitan city like Mumbai. No, right? I think about this often. Yeah. I am sure everyone faces these brief moments and, probably don't choose to talk about it as often as should be. But right now, as I feel this fear and acknowledge this anxiety, I tell myself, you feel that fear. You feel it. Do you feel that fear right now? Good. Now go still do that task that you've been meaning to do that's giving you so much anxiety. Fear also means you are alive, right? And that there's a lot to be grateful for. Take a look within yourself, acknowledge and assure your anxiety, and still do the task anyways, which you're afraid to do. Do what Pam did in the office, walk through that fire even when you're scared. That's how you grow. That's how you grow, pretty much. All right. On to something lighter. Let's talk about the Oscars for a minute here because everyone looked incredible. I mean, कहाँ से चालू करे? RRR won an Oscar for Natu Natu song again. Super proud. What a proud moment for India. And also we won for best documentary short film for The Elephant Whisperers. Wow, like that's big news for India. Yes. And did you all see Deepika actually made her debut at the Oscars? Oh my god. I cannot, like, she is a god in a human body. Hats off to her stylist. The black LV dress, Louis Vuitton dress, and that Cartier neck piece. Cherry on the cake, chef's kiss. Just beautiful. All, of course, all the major awards went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. It is an amazing, incredible movie. You gotta watch it if you haven't already. Yeah. Guys, dreams do come true, and there's nothing but this has been a dream for India to be represented and to win an Oscar. It's a pretty big deal. Do we even remember the last time India won at a bigger international scale? I think, see, the last memory I have was A.R. Rahman, I believe, winning for Slumdog Millionaire. What a moment was it in history, and his music was incredible. We all know it. Jai Ho se leke almost every song, Ring Ring Ring, I remember every song was bang on beautiful from Slumdog Millionaire. And I think the Pussycat Dolls, he collaborated with them, and there was a mixture of English Hindi song. What incredible music he's made, like manifesting more to come for us, for me, for you, for India in itself. Great stuff are in the works, conspiring. Yes. Talking about dreams, I'm shit scared to even talk about it, but here I am, daring to dream a little bit today. I want to share stories, focus on love, be it platonic, be it love, stories that connect us all. I want to focus on that. I have been obsessed with stories. I've been reading books all my life. And when I say all my life, since the time I could start reading and understanding, Harry Potter, there was Nancy Drew, there was Anne Frank's Diary, Hardy Boys, there were those Enid Blyton ke stories, Famous Five, Secret Seven, Twilight Saga. What a fucking era that was. Like, I love stories. So my vision was to, get out on the street, start asking people what love feels like to Mumbaikars. How do people go out dating in big city like Mumbai, especially if you are an outsider like me? How do you find love? That's a big question, honestly, for me. After a very long time, I feel inspired and happy. My headspace is in a pretty good mode, I could say. Like, I'm pretty set up together, like well put together. Like, I'm just happy. It's a good headspace to be in right now. Yeah. All right. It's officially time to meet my friend. So, this is the same friend who asked me if I was narcissist, and hence even that episode came to happen. And I try to surround myself with people who challenge my thoughts, and she is one of them. So we make it a point to meet once a month at a different cafe house, and that way we get to explore Mumbai. It just so happened she loves cafe houses and restaurants and trying out new places as such, and I freaking love it too. And so we have already so much in common, including our name. Our friendship literally defines the term serendipity. It just so happened. Yeah, just can you like, I cannot even believe the way we met, and it just wasn't कि मैं बहुत एफर्ट डाल रही थी कि हाँ चलते हैं and there was no response from her end, or she reaching out to me. It was always very mutual and very respectful, and I absolutely appreciate, just very serendipitous. I love that word, serendipity. Okay, so the last time we ventured to South Bombay, and this time around our plan was to meet up at All Saints in Khar, which we did. The food was average, the place was okay. Anyways, as a person who gets overstimulated very easily, aka me, I would suggest you strongly to pick another place, because this place was loud. The people, the music, for a minute I even considered walking out of that place, but we were both hungry. We were already there. We placed an order. I was like, okay, I already have my shave mamra packet, my snack packet in my bag, so if we are really hungry, we'll just pull it out and start eating our shave mamra. It was that bad for us. So you need a reservation at such place, and we made one, or we thought we did. Oh my god, yeah. So I reached there. I told her our reservation is under the name of Aditi, and she said, but ma'am, I called you up today morning, you did not pick up the phone today. And so I assumed ... I was like, ... क्या ... That means you did not confirm, that means you did not book. हम 2 दिन पहले से बोल के रख रहे हैं, 2 दिन पहले हम एडवांस में बुकिंग की है. And still she said she gave a call in the morning and she did not pick up. And I was like, oh shit, oh fuck, like we've come all the way from so and so place and now you're telling me ki what? I was like, oh no, तो अब क्या करें? I told her this out loud. I told her I was stressed, and then she smiled and she said, yeah, you are in luck, no worries, we have 2 extra tables available that are empty. Not even extra, 2 tables are empty today, usually they are booked. And I was like, okay, fine. I love the waiting staff. They're extremely underrated, and treating them well should always be compulsory. And also they definitely can pull some strings to make things happen for you, so you never mess with your servers, your waiters, your maitre d's, whoever's out there. You do not want to mess with those people. So I kept on saying thank you. Of course, I'm always grateful to such people. Like the job, just I can't, like I don't think I can do what they're doing. And so yeah, I'm just grateful for people in the service industry, hospitality industry. It's crazy. Okay. I love supporting the underdogs. Okay. So yeah, there was live music going on. So there was a DJ playing in the music. People were talking out loud. There was a lot of noise, a lot of people. And I complimented almost everybody who was there, almost everybody except for the DJ. And I was like, no, I want to do something good. Like, I wanted to mention this to the guy that, hey, I see you, your music is good, I appreciate it, whatever you do, your work is being heard and seen. So I just wanted to show some appreciation again. He looked sort of cute and it was hard for me to walk up to him. So here's what I did. By the end of it all, I let the maitre d', whoever the lady, know that can I get a pen and paper. And I told her, just pass on the note to this DJ guy that, hey, I love your music, I see you, I appreciate you, hope to hear more Rihanna music from you next, and something along those lines. And just random act of kindness. I dare you to write a note. If you're too shy to walk up to somebody, just do it. Do a random act of kindness. Say something good to somebody. Good comment. That's all. So now that all happened. we ate, we left. Next on our agenda was to visit the hill road for street shopping. It was a Saturday, bad idea. We were there at the peak rush hour and literally saved ourselves like 4 times from tripping over, falling down hard on our face, because we could not see the street, and then the sun was setting and the sun was right directly in our eye, and it was all rubbish going towards the end. So our goal was to keep walking straight, walk through the complete coastal line by the bandstand. But like the view was so good, like the view, the water, it was, I'll tell you, it was a whole different world. Let me start with that. I was there at that area of bandstand. I could not believe that it is actually a part of Mumbai, because it felt like entering into an alternate reality. Like, these people exist, they are old money, these legacy real estates that they are living in, that is currently facing the sea and the sunset, that it's an everyday view for them. They are living and playing on a whole different scale altogether. You cannot even fathom the life or the lifestyle at which they are living. They are what we call the real crazy rich Asians. Just wow. Oh my god. Maybe they are the new money. Maybe South Bombay is where the old money is, but money is still money. And it's not chullu bhar money. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Our last stop was Bombay, Bollywood superstar and romance king Shahrukh Khan's mansion Manat. Manat literally means wish, a wish. I could not believe pehle that it was that accessible to take a picture outside, but it was like I was standing outside his house taking a picture. The name plate was basically Manat, the land ends, so it was ingrained at the two sides of the ginormous doors, and the names were sort of residing amongst Swarovski crystals, like they look like diamonds and they glue up. They had a yellow light and it was just crazy beautiful. For some funny reason I thought I would touch the nameplate and something would happen internally, some magic, something, anything. There I placed my hand on the nameplate. I was numb. I understood pretty later on that the magic of Shahrukh Khan was not his house or his fame. It was him, his work, his legacy. It's what he built for himself. The magic was in him, inside him, not in non-living things that I was looking at. So then, even after knowing that, I told my friend, come quickly, come here, touch the nameplate. This might be the closest we can ever be to Shahrukh. Touch the nameplate. Let's both manifest something right here, right now. And we did. We just took a moment, like 2 seconds. We just took a moment there and we did it. Yeah. This is Aditi and you're listening to Kai Pan Aditi. Thank you for sharing your time with me. See you in the next episode. Bye.